You know that purpose statement every nonprofit has? It seems simple, right? But what if I told you there's a secret power hidden in those few sentences? A power that can literally make or break your organization before you even get off the ground. So let's say you're starting a nonprofit. Does this sound familiar? Your whole goal is to help people in need. I mean, that's it, right? It's noble, it's why you're even doing this in the first place. It feels right. But, and this is a big but, there's a catch. Yup, you heard that right. That simple, well-intentioned phrase, it could get your 501c3 application flat out rejected. It's a huge red flag for the IRS because, as good as it sounds, it's just too vague. It doesn't have the specific legal language they absolutely have to see to give you that tax-exempt status. And that's why we need to talk about this. Your purpose statement, it's so much more than just some feel-good slogan you put on a brochure. Think of it as a foundational legal tool. It defines your mission, it helps you secure funding, and it's what's going to guide your leadership for years. I mean, just think about where this thing shows up. It's everywhere. It's on your IRS forms, your grant proposals, your Articles of Incorporation, I mean, the whole shebang. It's the first thing the IRS looks at. It's how funders decide if you're a good fit. It is legally baked into the DNA of your organization. So yeah, it has to be powerful.
Okay, so how do we actually write a statement that works? Well, the good news is it's not some big mystery. There's a recipe, a formula. We're going to break down the 4 key ingredients that take a statement from weak to one that gets you approved, funded, and laser-focused.
All right, here they are, the 4 building blocks. We've got your charitable purpose, your target population, your primary activities, and your intended outcomes. We're going to dig into each one. Get these 4 right, and you are golden. Okay, first up, charitable purpose. This is your why. And let me be clear, this one is absolutely non-negotiable. You have to tie your mission directly to one of the IRS's officially recognized categories. So instead of saying something broad like, we do good, you need to use their language, your advancing education or your relieving poverty. It's like speaking the language of compliance. Ingredient number 2 is the who. You can't just say people in need. It's way too broad. Who are these people? Who specifically are you serving? You gotta define them. Something like homeless veterans in the Inland Empire. See? That shows you have a clear focus and you're serving a specific public good, not just some vague private interest. All right, next up is the what. This is where you get down to brass tacks. It's the operational part. How are you actually going to do what you say you're going to do? Don't just say you serve them. Describe the actions you're taking. Are you providing emergency shelter? Offering employment training? Conducting case management? This is what makes your mission real and tangible. And last but not least, ingredient number 4, the change. This is the so what. What's the ultimate result of all your hard work? Now, this isn't about making a promise you can't keep. It's about articulating the positive impact you're aiming for. You know, that big picture goal that gets donors excited and really helps guide your overall strategy. Okay, so we've talked a lot about being specific. You get it. But, and this is where it gets really interesting, there's a trap. You can actually be too specific. It's all about finding that just right sweet spot. Not too vague, but not so specific that you paint yourself into a corner. I like to call it the specificity Goldilocks zone. And this right here perfectly shows the 2 extremes you have to dodge. On the left, you've got the too vague problem. Stuff like improving the quality of life. I mean, what does that even mean? It tells the IRS nothing, and it won't get donors to open their wallets. Then, on the other side, you have the too specific trap, the locked gate. Imagine saying your purpose is only tutoring 6th graders in math at Lincoln Elementary. What happens when you want to help 7th graders? Or add a reading program? You'd literally have to go through a costly legal process to change your founding documents. See? Both of these are total roadblocks. So here's what that Goldilocks zone looks like in the real world. Check out this example. It nails all the parts: the charitable purpose, advanced education and relief poverty, the activities, the population. But here's the really smart part. Listen to the wording: workforce development and economic empowerment programs. Those are broad enough categories that they give the organization room to breathe, to grow, to adapt their programs down the line without having to file a bunch of expensive paperwork. It's a brilliant strategic move for long-term flexibility. Okay, let's make this super practical. We're going to do a little transformation. A before and after, if you will. We'll take a really common, really weak purpose statement and build it up step by step using those four ingredients we just talked about. And here's our starting point, the classic, we serve youth. Oh man, you see this one all the time. But really, what does it tell you? Almost nothing. Which youth? How do you serve them? And what makes it charitable? For the IRS, this is a total non-starter. Okay, let's start building. First, let's add the why and the what. Now it becomes, we advance education by providing academic tutoring and mentoring for youth. Boom! Just like that, we've anchored it to a real charitable purpose, and we've defined what we actually do. It's already what? 100 times better. Okay, let's keep going. Now let's add the who. So, we advance education by providing academic tutoring and mentoring for at-risk youth ages 12 to 18 in Riverside County. Now we're talking. It has focus, it has a geographic area, we know exactly who benefits, so much better. And now for the final touch, the outcome. The whole thing, fully built, now ends with improving educational outcomes and promoting positive youth development. And there you have it. We just went from that weak, forgettable, we serve youth, to a powerful, comprehensive statement that nails the what, the who, the why, and the ultimate change we want to see. Now that is a statement that works.
Look, getting this right from day one is going to save you so many headaches for the entire life of your nonprofit. Seriously, this isn't just some box you check off and forget about. Your purpose statement is like a living guide that's with you every single step of the way.
Just think about the journey this one statement goes on. At launch, it's your ticket to getting approved by the IRS. When you're trying to get funding, it's what shows donors you're on the same page. And as you govern, it's your North Star, the thing that keeps your board focused and prevents what we call mission drift. That's when you start chasing money for things that don't really fit your core purpose. If you mess this up at the start, you're going to find yourself stuck in the fix stage later, spending time and money on legal amendments instead of actually doing the work you set out to do. So, all this leaves us with one last really important question. And I want you to think about this for your own organization or for the one you're dreaming up right now. Is your purpose statement a clear roadmap that's guiding you to where you want to go? Or is it a roadblock just waiting to happen? Because honestly, the answer to that question could define your entire future.